Hello everyone and welcome to another video by the MXQproject. Now you may remember a few weeks ago we reviewed a product called the Pandora's Key 5S, which was a home arcade system. It came with a load of inbuilt arcade games that you just plugged it into your TV and away you went. But we wanted to revisit this, we were thinking about it again, and we thought it would be a really cool idea to try and do some modifications of our own on it. And in the end we decided on actually taking up a big challenge of creating our very own coffee table arcade machine, complete with monitor and all that stuff. So today's video we're going to be documenting the process of our journey building our very own home arcade coffee table setup. So before we start off with today's video properly, we just want to stress that me and Matthew are by no means experts. We aren't joiners or electricians or anything like that. So just be aware before you watch the video further, we don't actually have a clue what we're doing, but we see these arcade tables for sale for quite a lot of money, and a lot of these are home builds, and we wanted to see how much of a task it would be for us to try and create our own. So we're just using a very cheap coffee table as the base from Argos. It cost about 20 quid, made out of a cheap MDF kind of material, and we're also using an old VGA monitor, and of course we're going to be using the Pandora's Key 5S for all the controls and all the rest of it. So first off, we thought it'd be a good idea to kind of make sure that monitor's going to fit. So what we did was trace around the monitor, we measured out to make sure it was all central, and this is just a 19-inch VGA monitor that I had on one of my desktop PCs a few years back. It was a great monitor at the time, so we thought it'd be ideal for something like this. So we just traced around it and cut that hole in the middle ready to slot it straight in there. So we're trying to fit the monitor now. Unfortunately it's not quite there yet, the hole isn't quite big enough. We may have made a miscalculation with the measurements, so we're just going to revisit this quickly and kind of shave this hole back a bit so it can fit the monitor in there nice and easily. So now we've managed to fit the monitor in there properly. It's nice and snug, it's not going anywhere, and it's a great fit, so we're very pleased with that. So next up we're going to have a look at the Pandora box itself and get some of those components removed, mainly the buttons and the joysticks, and get those positioned into our coffee table. So we're just using some specialist drill bits here to cut some larger holes ready for those buttons to be slotted in, as well as the joystick component as well on either side. So here we've actually inserted all the buttons and the joystick as well. Everything fits nicely, and we've mimicked the way that these were set out on the Pandora's Key itself as well from beforehand, just to make sure that everything's going to be in the right position. It's all going to be within easy reach and it's going to be comfortable to use. Now, one of the benefits we found of using the cheaper coffee tables is that they are in fact hollow, they're not solid wood. There's a little bit of space in between the top and the bottom layer of the main panel, which means that rather than having all the components hanging underneath the coffee table and then fed through to the top, there's actually room inside the top of the coffee table to keep a lot of the components, to keep the underside very neat and tidy. So here's the coffee table running. We've wired everything up, which was a task in itself. We didn't actually get any footage of that to document it, but we may show you the wiring at some point. There is still a lot to tidy up under there as well. We need to create some more supports for that monitor and just tidy things up a bit and keep things kind of hidden. We've also got the LED strip under there as well, which gives a really cool ambient mood lighting effect on there, but everything's running as it should. The joystick's working correctly, all the buttons are mapped correctly, the monitor's working great. We've got an internal speaker as well built into this, so it sounds great as well. And this is it so far. We are going to revisit this in a future video once we've finished everything completely and got everything tidied up, and we'll give you a complete walkthrough of everything that we've done. So that about brings us to the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. We certainly had a lot of fun making this thing, even if there were parts where we started to feel very pessimistic and thought that we were going to have to give up or just admit defeat. but we are very, very pleased and very proud that we've achieved this and that we've managed to make it actually work. So as I say, we've just got them little bits to tidy up, but we'll revisit that in a future video. But if you did like the video today, give us a like, guys. That really, really helps and we'd really appreciate it. Also, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Remember, when you hit subscribe, to hit that little bell icon, otherwise you're not going to get notified of our future videos. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button to be notified of all of our future uploads. We usually upload a few videos a week, so stay tuned for those. Don't forget, you can come over and see us on the website, MXQproject.com, and we're also on Twitter at MXQproject. I have been Scott, and I shall see you really, really soon.